Hi everyone, it's Four Corners, and today I wanted to share a theory on Harumi's big return in Crystalized. And as of the time this video was made, we only know that she's in this season, which leads to every fan waiting for the explanation to how she returned, because she died a pretty painful but honorable death in Hunted. Mr. E returns as Mr. F in Crystalized as well, even though he was exploded by Oni magic thanks to Garmadon, but he's a robot, so there's a lot of ways the writers can bring him back. I mean, just look at Zane, for example. Going back to Harumi though, there were a lot of issues with finding a way she could return, because even if she survived or was revived back to health from the building crash, which is already ridiculous, why is she evil again? It was pretty obvious her character realized what was truly right and wrong, as she saw a child almost lose her own family to the evil deeds she's doing, in parallel to Harumi losing her own family from a similar mistake the ninja technically made. But the other day, a theory popped into my head that solved all of these problems. This isn't the real Harumi. It's Avatar Harumi for Prime Empire. And guess what? Harumi never wielded a katana much in Sons of Garmadon or Hunted. It was more of a dagger or Lloyd's main weapon at most. But in a leaked clip for the next part of Crystalized, we see her rocking it with a katana. And sure, you could say it's just a new fighting style she picked up. However, Avatar Harumi was a master of the katana herself. Then you might ask, but how does Avatar Harumi know so much about Lloyd? And the real Harumi, she knows the spider bit the mouse lullaby, as well as some more personal details in the same leaked clip. It was pretty clear in Prime Empire that her Avatar counterpart didn't know anything about the real Harumi. Well, honestly, I think it's easier for the Overlord, who's known to be the main villain of Crystalized, to just teach Avatar Harumi some facts on the real Harumi to really sell the act versus bringing someone back from the dead. And guess what? Harumi in Crystalized is the closest to the Overlord out of all the members, being his messenger and all. And Avatar Harumi escaping from Prime Empire isn't a big deal at all, as Unigami gave its non-player characters a choice if they'd like to stay in Prime Empire or stay in the real world. Avatar Harumi could have easily picked the latter. The only problem with this was Unigami had ordered his people to stand down and not shoot citizens in a way, but I feel like that only really applied to the Red Visors, as the Rat Pack still had hints of their rugged personality towards the end, and Okino definitely kept his personality. And don't ask me how the Overlord knows real Harumi's personal information. Come on, he's the Overlord. I'm pretty sure he has ways. Plus, we see a glimpse of the Overlord in Prime Empire, so that's also something to keep in mind. So in the end, it's a lot easier to just say Crystalized Harumi is Avatar Harumi taught to be like the real one, thanks to information collected by the Overlord, versus Harumi was somehow saved and hunted in the nick of time and brainwashed somehow to be evil again. What is my personal opinion on this? I do think Avatar Harumi works a lot better. It doesn't feel as forced, and we still get the same emotional trauma for Lloyd to go through because he doesn't know this. But comment down below what you think. Thank you for watching a Crystalized Theory video, and as usual, I'll see you in the next one. Bye bye.